Whatever you are, you're dead now. There we go. They're all dead. Happy me. Let's lower this bridge.
Zahidi, I'm crossing the bridge. Where can I find the truck?
There are old garages near the city gate. They probably would keep it there to protect against the anomaly.
Honk. Alright, what am I fighting here? Fighting people, so I probably don't want that. There we go. All three at once. Lovely. Jesus Christ, man. There we go. Just one more person left now. And you're dead. Whew. That wasn't ideal. Right, let's see what we got. Ooh, a nice action, pump action shotgun. What do you actually give me? Reloading. Ooh, nice. New gloves, none that were really better. New shoes, none that were really better. New pistol, that one's better. What was that? Open up. Away we go.
Hey Zahidi, I'm in. There's a lot of trucks in here. They all look the same.
I hid the briefcase under the truck's driver's side door. Just search them all.
It says search them all, then it literally tells you which one it's under. Yeah, I got a class point. Instead of, you know, fighting your way out, just drive your way out, that works. Looking a bit beat up, that, isn't it?
Make me dig my own grave next.
Huh. Looks like she's dead.
This better be worth it.
Oh my god. It's still intact.
The satellite uplink.
The last satellite uplink.
So, that's what you were looking for when you found me?
Yeah.
And it still works? How?
The case, it's mu metal. It insulates. It's never been opened, so the electronics inside have been safe from the goddamn anomaly.
So, what does it connect to? The Flores. I thought it was all disassembled for the colonization.
Mostly. But we lost contact towards the end. Half of the resources we were meant to have are still up there. They're trapped in the supply pods. Seeds, electronics, hard drives full of data, all out of reach. We could rebuild civilization with those resources, but they're useless to us unless we can find a place beyond the storms. No, it might sound like a dream, but for those of us that believed, it kept us going.
So this is it. That's why Shira sent me to get you. She wants what's inside those pods. So, what do we do now?
Your frequency. I can use it to locate the source of the signal. I need to reach an antenna up high somewhere.
You got one in mind?
Yeah. Eagle Peaks. But, not yet.
Obviously not yet.
I told you. Everyone who goes on this stupid mission ends up dead.
The scientist Zahidi waits in your camp ready to modify your weapons and armor. Crafting options include leveling, improving rarity, exchanging mods and variants, and raising abilities. Each crafting method uses different resources. Iron is used to upgrade weapons, armor uses leather, epic and legendary gear requires titanium. Exchanging mods requires mod to be unlocked in your collection, and iron or leather. Raising attributes requires attribute shards. Each crafting method uses different resources. Iron is unlocked in your collection, and iron and leather raising attributes. We've already been through that. Selling gear. You can sell items to a vendor to receive scrap. Scrap is the base currency needed to buy gear. If your weapon or armor is behind in levels, buying a new one at a vendor can be a way to upgrade. Dismantle engaging materials. Mods. Unlocked mods are added to this collection and can be then used in the crafting to replace the existing modifications. Just remember, multiple mods with the same name don't stack.
Zahidi's truck is in bad condition. I've scavenged all the useful equipment. Doc'll have to ride with us.
Outrider, what can I do for you? If you ever find a moment, I would like to hear more about your fellow Outriders. I was just a kid when they were all rounded up and driven off.
Mod gear. I have 0 mods.
Must have been fascinating for you, Outrider, waking up in the future.
Let's accept all the quests we can and go do them.
Are we all?
What are you doing here? This place isn't safe.
What do you see when you look at this shattered city? I see my own story in every street. I lived here through every crisis, every revolt and riot, till they tore it away from us.
Afraid I missed all that.
We lost Earth. Soon we'll lose this planet. We lose everything in the end. Maybe that's how it has to be. I left some things in my old hut, valuable things. I couldn't survive a minute on my own. But I'd show you where they're hidden if you would open the way. Just like to go home once more.
Stay here. I'll handle it.
Please, find an old man's... My old home's near the radio tower overlooking the city.
Let's just zip all the way closer to it then. If I head there, I can head to the gallows, which will then allow me to get to the old man's hut.
Hey, old man. What was this place like back in the beginning?
Oh, it was miracles daily. Industrial printers constructing anything we needed from Enoch's raw materials. In a flash, we were building a city on an alien planet. Until the storms came.
You saw the first storm?
Oh yes, lights on the horizon, machines going wrong. The entire city went black. Just bolts of lightning and screams. I could see people lifted into the air, trees shredded, fires everywhere. Whatever hope for Enoch we had, it was gone in a breath.
What happened after the engine blew?
No electronics, and the sleepers getting woke in thousands an hour when they tried to keep us calm. But there was no food, no medicine, nowhere to hide from the storms. ECA closed the gates and left us all to rot. And we would have too, if not for the Altered. I never wanted to be an insurgent. I just wanted what my family had been promised.
Well, not what everyone wants, really.
Place is crawling with insurgents. I need to clear them out.
So I've got my insurgent hunting gear on then. Boo. Really? I'm getting shot from every running angle right now. Hey, no. No sniping for you. There we go. Right, so that's everyone dead, I think? Seems like it. I mean, I didn't mean to do it that smoothly, but you know, smoother the better. Open up. Ooh, harvest here. Nice harvest.
I've cleared the way to your hut, container 99, but...
Thank you. Please wait for me there.
Okay. I'm gonna wait. Crook, thief.
What happened here? Whose graves are those?
Sarah. Elodie. Michelle. It wasn't their fault. I was picked as a community leader to distribute food. I admit I kept some for ourselves, for my girls. Was I supposed to watch them starve? I traded for favors. Seemed harmless enough. I only took food. But they took everything from me.
Oh. But you told me you had...
Nothing of value here for me but my memories. Take it all. Then go, please.
Okay.
I'll stay here a little longer.
Alright. What have you got in here then? Nothing. Okay. What about down here? Hey, little chest. Bonk. Oh, grab that. Oh, not really, shotgun. Right, on to class. Do I run anomaly power or cooldown? Ooh, I want cooldown really. Because I'm only going to get anomaly power there as well. Owie. Just moving how I'm sitting because I am currently sat down. Trickster, what have we done here? There is that. Master a branch of the Trickster class tree. And that. Complete the highest tier of all accolades in the Trickster class section. Shotgun weapon damage, assault weapon damage. Firepower increased by 15% of your anomaly power. And you will not be healed for each enemy that dies in close range. Instead, your shield gain will be increased by an additional 20%. Why? You gain shield anyway. Alright, who's next on the job lot? You've got a job for us, haven't you? What do you want? What is the anomaly?
The, anomaly. Can you explain it?
Well, short answer, no. They call it an anomaly because it can't be explained. It defies all known physics. It seems to be some fundamental force of this planet's nature, electromagnetic and gravitational. But it's also a kind of weather system that obeys rules and can even be forecast. Sometimes it shines, sometimes it rains. Mostly rains. I have theories, but the scientific method depends on observation, hypothesis, experimentation, and finally, peer review. The problem is, I have no peers left.
That's not good. Why didn't we expect the anomaly before?
Why didn't we know about the anomaly before we landed? I mean, surely it must have shown up on the surveys.
I assure you, this is not the world we were promised. Every report that came back to Earth told the same story. They had found the Garden of Eden, not some world that would be trying to kill us in every conceivable way. We would have stayed on Earth for that.
So what the fuck happened?
I don't know. My dad, he knew this planet backwards and forwards. He was on the science council that chose this world. Obviously, something happened during the 67 years we were asleep in hyperspace. Something changed this planet.
How did you come by the satellite uplink?
Tell me, Dr. Zahidi.
Careful. That's the very last satellite uplink on Enoch. You don't know how long it took me to find it.
How did you even know to look for it?
My father. I found reference to it in his notes. After we landed, he was out here looking for a signal. Long before we were. He was the first one to send expeditions. And back then, I was just a kid.
You came to Enoch as a child? Not many kids were on board the Flores.
My father, being who he was, had the luxury of bringing his family.
Is it possible there are still Outriders still in cryo?
I've been wondering. Is it possible there are other Outriders still in cryo?
Well, it's entirely possible. Jane and I... We weren't expecting to find your team, and with insurgents closing in, we didn't have time to look for anyone else. I don't have to tell you how dangerous the first city is, but I'd want to be the first to know what you find.
Let's go.
I'm curious too. I'll go check it out.
If you were to find other Outriders, head search off.
The cryopod I found you in was in an old medical lab near the river. You should start searching there.
Okay. Let's head there. Looks like it's going there. I can't see because of the brightness. There maybe?
Hey, Zahidi. Why did no one else think to wake the Outriders up for 30 years?
Well, after what happened to you in the forest, they told us they were trying to find a cure. But they never did.
But if there's no cure, how'd you know it wouldn't kill me when you opened my pod?
I didn't. I'm sorry. I was only concerned with finding the uplink.
Sure, got it. Priorities.
Nice, some blue boots. Cyclone slice, that's 5 seconds in skills duration. Useful depending on what we face in here.